Alright guys, this is Lance Key at Cookeville High School. I'm going to be doing a test of using the Camtasia Studio 8 software along with my document camera, PowerPoints, and a few other files. So please bear with me as this is just a test, and we've had many announcements going on today, as you'll hear again. So just bear with me as we test this out. Alright, so first off I'm going to talk about doing the lesson over systems of equations like I would in the normal classroom. We're going to talk about doing it with the elimination method because we already know how to do, we're going to assume we already know how to do the substitution method and the graphing method. And then we're going to go back and use technology a little bit. So I'm going to use PowerPoint quickly just to go through the slides and how you might use this. So here we go. We've got an example here of using elimination to solve systems of equations. We've got negative 3x plus 4y equals 12, and we have 3x minus 6y equals 18. So since we have coefficients here on the x's that are the same but different signs, we can simply add these together to solve for one of the variables here and canceling out the x's. So we'll simply add these together. When we do that, the x's cancel out, leaving us with negative 2y equals 30. We can now divide by negative 2, and we end up getting y is equal to negative 15. Now that we've got that, we could do elimination again, but again, like I said, we've already learned substitution. So we're just going to plug in that negative 15 into one of the equations for y, and then quickly solve for x. So we're going to plug that in there where we got the y highlighted. So we got negative 3x plus 4 times negative 15 now equals 12. Multiply that out, negative 3x minus 60 equals 12. Do the inverse operation of adding 60 to the other side. Negative 3x then equals 72, and the inverse operation again for this would be dividing by negative 3, and we get x equals negative 24. Alright, so any questions on that? Your solution set here would be an ordered pair, which is a point on the graph, negative 24, negative 15. Now, let's let you try that out. So then we could have the students go through and work this out. Negative 3x minus 5y is equal to 1 while they watched me, or they could pause it. So I have written this here on my document camera now. So I'm going to skip over there to it. And then we could work through this problem together. So again, we've got our y values here. They're the same number, but they have different signs. So we can simply add these things together, and then your y's will cancel out, leaving you with 5x is equal to 10. So then we divide by 5. X equals 2. Now that I know that x equals 2, I'm going to substitute that back into one of my equations and solve for y. I'm going to choose the bottom one. 2 times 2 plus 5y is equal to 9. And then I get 4 plus 5y is equal to 9. Subtract 4 from each side. 5y is equal to 5. Divide by 5, and y equals 1. So your solution set would be the ordered pair 2, 1. Now I'm going to quickly go through and solve the top and bottom equation for y. That way I can plug it into my graphing calculator, and we'll see where they intersect just to check to make sure that our answer is correct, because we're going to assume that we've already taught graphing systems of equations. So this would be a way that a child could check this with technology. Also, I'll show it here on the screen to just to check to see how that works with Camtasia. Alright, so first thing we would do, we'd take our 3x minus 5y is equal to 1. We'll subtract our 3x from both sides. We'll get negative 5y then is equal to negative 3x plus 1. divide everything by -5. And I am kind of working quickly here. I'm going to keep this video as short as possible, just since this is a test. We'll get 3/5 x minus 1/5 for our first one. Okay, and then we'll take our other equation. 2x plus 5y is equal to 9. Subtract 2x both sides. 5y is then equal to -2x plus 9. Divide by 5. Y is equal to -2/5 x plus 9/5. Okay, so now that I've got those two equations, we're going to jump over to our graphing calculator right quick, and we're going to plug those in. So I got 3 divided by 5, x minus 1 divided by 5, or 1/5. So there's that line. And then I'm going to press my tab key, or just click right here on my little arrows. Either one of those should work. -2 divided by 5, x plus 9 divided by 5. And there's my second line. And then if I come over here and let's see, it should tell me where they intersect at. Or maybe I've got to do something else. I'm actually using the CAS calculator here. I usually use just the regular CX, so this may be a little different. But let's see if we can go to menu, if nothing else, we can go menu, points and lines, and intersection point. Click on one, click on the other, and bang, there's your answer. 2, 1, which is what we got before by doing it with the elimination method. So again, this has been a test using Camtasia, using my document camera, using the PowerPoint, and using the TI-Nspire graphing calculator. So let's see how it works out.